Welcome back guys to another video. This week we have got week 2 of the Zwift Racing League. 2 laps around Greater London Flat team time trial, 29 kilometers long, pretty much as it says, a flat TTT circuit. There's a couple of little bumps, but yeah, nothing too strenuous, to be honest with you. And last season we only did 1 TTT, so I'm going to try and make this as interesting as possible, because essentially it's just 5/6 guys riding behind each other. Well, theoretically behind each other. So what I'm going to do is talk you through the circuit. I'm going to drop up some splits as and when I get them, and hopefully try and make this as exciting as possible. So last time we did a TTT, we actually had a pretty slow start, and we were pretty good at the end. So this time around we tried to get off to a smooth start. So we've got Stephen here just leading us out on the first little start to the course, and it did take us a little while to get into the rhythm of things, I would say. I was meant to be second, the person that would pull second out of the 6, and that quickly changed, to be honest with you. We've got some really strong sort of riders here. Basti, who is kind of new to the team, he was doing some incredible pulls, to be honest with you. Some like literally 2 or 3 minute pulls sometimes at a really decent wattage. So yeah, I think we definitely improved from last season, and I actually really enjoyed it. The difference also this season is we had a DS, so the team captain, Rod, did an amazing job at DSing all the way through. He was giving us encouragement. He was, telling us to get on with it when we need to get on with it, and he was giving us splits. So I really feel like this enabled us to, get the most out of the race. And for me, the encouragement bit was the thing that I most enjoyed. So as you can see here, I put up on screen the first initial split, and we are top of the bottom half, should we say, or the bottom third. So not a complete disaster, to be honest with you, and we know that we finished strong. So pretty happy that we're in a good position at this point. Rod was telling us time gaps all the way through, so he was saying, the team behind has gained this, or the team in front is now a bit closer, and that really helped us. That really helps motivate us to push on through the pain, because TTTs for me are definitely the most painful. I really find it difficult to sort of surge and then hold. I think if I'm doing an individual time trial, I'm okay, because I can stick at a set power. So here is the table for the second split. As you can see, we've fallen back slightly. Team Rafa CC B2, should have said that before. But we're not bottom, considering we finished, I think it was second last in the previous race. I think that, that is probably good for us, I would say. The league is a very strong league. So, there's no shame in that. And I absolutely know that we couldn't have given, anything else, to be honest with you. So I was kind of struggling a little bit at this point. And this is where you need to be switched on all the time for TTTs. So I was meant to fall on to the back here after doing a little turn, and just a little lapse in concentration, or, I would say from me here, I should have recognised that gap was opening. John did a fantastic job in bringing this back, because I was absolutely struggling. As you can see by my face, I'm not happy. I managed to bridge the last little bit, but yeah, just really finding it difficult work, and obviously I'll then come through on the front, but as you can see, I'm really struggling. Okay, so we've got 4.5 miles to go here, and next split number 3, we are in pretty much the same position, but there's really not much in it. So what are we, 7 seconds from the team in front, the Zwift Kids B2. So at this point, we have got a real opportunity to close the gap, because as I said before, we are typically stronger towards the end of the ride, but because I guess we pushed a little bit harder towards the front, then who knows kind of what we've got left in the tank. At this point, I was doing the odd pull. I really wasn't the 5 here. I wasn't the strongest at all. I would say Stephen, Basti, John, P, all were doing really well, and Edwin did an amazing job at kind of being that, you know, extra person. You can see we kind of lost the back again here, but we managed to pull it together as a team. So considering we're 1.6 miles to the end now and we're all still together, you know, that is really happy with that, because as Rod was saying, the DS, other teams were splitting up off the front. So yeah, 1 mile to go, just see this in now. Edwin starts to drop off the back, but his job was done. Fantastic work from Edwin. Managed to stay with us the whole time, and, you know, was really valuable, constantly sitting sort of off or on second wheel, which really helped sort of pull the group together. And now it's just basically a mad dash for the finish. You know, I'm really blowing hard here. 171 beats per minute, 300 watts, and as I say, the key is just to get over the line as quickly as possible. But it's hard work, and I'm really feeling the pain here. As you can see, Basti is on the front again, doing some great work, and kind of the same as last week, really. So, you know, 320 watts here, trying to stay with the guys. Heart rate is high, but considering my top heart rate is 182, you know, I still got a couple of beats spare there. John makes a dash for it, but I know the 2 guys on my right, Stephen and Basti, are going to come through strong. And I should have stood up at this point. I should have sprinted for the line. I don't know why I did, and it's really starting to annoy me. The mental game for me. I really need to have a word with myself. So come over the line, and absolute heartbreak. We finish 100th of a second behind the Zwift kids. So if I'd have just stood up, that's what I keep thinking. Really disappointed myself. Here's the league table. So we're still second bottom, but actually a couple of the teams have gone ahead of us. But we're close. We're close to 11th, 1 point in it. Here are my stats: 3.4 average, 256 watts for the whole race, 3.5 for 20 minutes. So once again, not my best. I really need to sort it out. But thanks very much for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. Looking forward to the next one. I'll see you next time.